It's the Joel Shit Show, featuring Joel Shit. Hi, and welcome to the Joel Shit Show. I'm your host, Joel Shit. So yesterday, I woke up in Oakland at my friend's place. Did not do an on-location episode because the battery in the camera died. And my friend woke up and said, "Hey, you want to go to the Y and play basketball?" So he works out at the YMCA in Oakland over on Broadway. And I used to work out at the Y, South Valley Family YMCA, when I was in high school in San Jose. I mean, working out at the Y is awesome. And this is like, I don't know if it's a new Y or if it's a remodeled Y, but it's very nice. And so guests are free every now and then, and so, because they're very community-based. I remember, I did a lot at the Y in high school. I mean, they're great. They even would take an atheist like me. I mean, obviously they're not that discerning. I always thought the YWCA would be the place to go, because that's where the chicks are, right? But of course, a lot of the most useful battered women's centers are at the YWCA, so better stay away from that. Only Family Guy can do those jokes. So we walk there because it's like 6 blocks away, and check out a basketball. And my friend didn't know that I don't play basketball. I guess people just assume I do because I'm tall and I like sports. But I've never played basketball consistently ever. I've done pickup games. I've played 21. I played an intramural league once. I took it in college as a PE class a couple times. But I was never good. But it was exercise. I like full court because I can run up and down the court. And then no one else can keep running and after I'm done. And then I'm the only one that's not tired. But then I can't make a wide open uncontested shot anyway, so it doesn't matter. No one ever covers me. So I missed like the first 12 shots. And he's like, "Wow, you really don't know how to shoot." And I was like, "Nope. I guess you're doing a two-hand set shot." I said, "Am I?" But defense, I'm all right at. Once you get into your 30s, I think every basketball player has like their one signature move. Because what happens is you get better until you're better than the other people and you stop. That's why I stopped getting better at Puzzle Fighter. That's why I stopped getting better at pinball. Because you get good enough to beat the people around you, and you lose that ability to get better. You lose your edge. The toughest thing in life is trying not to lose your edge. So his move is anywhere inside the key, he can do a turnaround shot and make it. And it's pretty uncanny. I had a junior high school PE teacher, Mr. Harris. He could make 100 free throws in a row. That's all he could do, but he could make 100 free throws in a row. Sometimes at the end of PE class, we'd pass him a ball and he would just start shooting them. And he would go, 5-10 minutes. We'd be wanting to go back to class so we could change clothes. Nothing gets used less in life than a middle school shower. And so, but we're just watching him. He's like 80, 90, we're counting. That's his thing. We're all savants about something. Maybe he's a savant about a lot of things. He's actually not a savant at all. But one of the things he's very good at is, turnaround jump. Well, not turnaround jump, just turnaround shots. So after he makes like 5 of 7, 5 of 8, I finally blocked one. So that felt good. And the defense is all I have. Because, I read hips. I'm not afraid to get close to the guy. Maybe, well, not him, but I know some players that that would try to post up against me. And I just grind right into him because I don't care. I'm not trying to have sex with him. I have a woman at home I can have sex with. So, I finally got him. But, he tried to guard me a few times. But what's the point? It's like, well, I'll use the Barack Obama line. It's like guarding someone that's on the Special Olympics. Barack Obama bowling is like me playing basketball. See? Let's see Fox News talk about the insensitive things that I say. The publicity would be wonderful. Only the truly terrible get popular because of their badness, and that's how I know I'm not truly terrible. But so we played for about 40 minutes, and then we went upstairs and used the cardio equipment. And all the cardio equipment has their own TV with like 12 or 15 channels. And there wasn't much on Sunday morning, but there was bowling, and because it's on ESPN, you can watch the crawl. That's the thing about ESPN did that's so genius, right? You don't even have to care what's on TV. You can just watch the crawl. So I'm getting baseball updates. Oh, look, Mark Teixeira hit a home run, and so on. Oh, look, and then it's women's bowling, and some of those, like Kelly, what the hell is her name? I want to use it as a keyword. Oh, she's this young blonde thing. Kelly, not Trapuka, that's the basketball player. Oh, I think it started with another K. Oh, well. I guess I won't be using her name as a keyword. But you know, watching her bowl, and this one woman, she had 2 consecutive 4-6-7 splits. And of course she just got the 4-7 both times. I never understood why people don't even try to pick up the split. I know a 4-6-7 is hard, but at least try. Don't be like, okay, I'm just going to hit the 4 on the right to knock out the 7 and be happy. Hit the 4 on the left. If you hit the 4 on the left hard enough, the 4 slides across and hits the 6. The ball bounces off the left wall and hits the 7. Because after the ball hits the 4, the ball's going to go, well, the way you're looking, the ball's going to go that way. So you want it to go boom, boom, and then hit the 7. Or if you don't do it quite right, you'll still get the 4 and the 7. If you hit the 4 2 head-on on the left side, or even the right side, you'll still get the 7 for free. But the only way you're going to get the 6 is if you hit the 4 on the left, and then maybe something will happen, and you'll get the 7 too. And at least it shows you're trying. And she was getting her ass kicked, this woman, so she really needed to convert, especially 2 consecutive 4-6-7 splits. In a professional bowling match, you've got no chance of winning if you don't pick up those spares. And sure enough, she didn't win. So then we went back to his place, and we played Settlers of Catan, we played Rock Band. His downstairs neighbors are assholes, and called the landlord, who called his roommate, who called him, and said, they said you're being too loud. And first of all, it's 1 in the afternoon on a Sunday, and second of all, well, maybe I was being too loud singing, or I was tapping the rhythm with my foot or something. But the drummer, my friend, was not being too loud, and it was very frustrating because I was just about to start drumming, and I found out how to drum in Rock Band without being so loud, and I was like, I'm going to show you how not loud I am. But he's still less loud than me, and if he was getting complaints. So we played another board game. So the whole time I'm sitting there tapping my foot on the floor. Because, you know, right? I mean, I live in an upstairs unit. Well, we have better padding between their ceiling and my floor, but they say they never hear me. But I mean, I think at 1 p.m., even if I were loud, I don't think my neighbors would care. But I think maybe that's because I never am. I've talked to them about it because I thought about getting Rock Band when I was making real good money and I could afford it. But then I realized I didn't have the time to play it, so why would I have it? And the fun that makes it fun is playing with other people. I don't want to just play online against people because you don't really get to communicate with them, and then plus everyone wants to play expert. And I don't see that as fun. Video games, if I want to challenge myself, I'm not going to play a video game. If I want to challenge myself, I'm going to learn something new, or I'm going to do or create something. Video games are for having fun. So then we went to dinner at Buttercup, near Jack London Square, and they have this vegetarian chili and a sourdough bread bowl for like $7. Fucking awesome. So I ate that, and then another friend of mine, dropped me off at the Caltrain station, took Caltrain home, girlfriend picked me up, and we went to Piedmont to look at a house for sale because the same friend that took me to the Caltrain station is looking for a house. And we stopped to get coffee, and I don't normally drink coffee, but I didn't sleep that well the night before because I just don't usually sleep that well if I'm not at home. And also I played basketball that morning, so I was pretty worn out. And so I was like, well, I think it's time to have some coffee. So I got a macchiato at, what the hell's that place called? It's in Piedmont, and it's across the street from a Starbucks, but it's an independent coffee shop. And it's another keyword that I really would like to use, and I can't remember the name of the damn place. Anyway, they wouldn't take my credit card because it wasn't more than $8. And you're not allowed to do that. Credit card policy, your terms of service agreement with MasterCard and Visa or whomever, you can't turn a purchase down because it's below a certain amount. If they find out, they will take away the machine, because the reason that the shops don't want to do it is because they get charged about 30 cents plus about 3%. And that's money they're not getting. So they decide that it's not worth it to them. They'll make someone pay cash. Normally I just refuse and I walk out, but I was tired and I wasn't thinking clearly, so I just paid in cash. And I tried to explain to the guy, and I was like, you get charged a fee too, so it kind of helps us both out. I said, I don't get charged a fee. I get 2%, 1.5% cash back. Why do you think I'm doing it? I want my fucking nickel. So, whatever. Ordered a macchiato. It was a true macchiato. It was espresso and foam only. I've never had a real macchiato before. And I have to say that I didn't get to sleep till 3:30 last night, which is why I didn't wake up until 9:30 today, which is why I skipped Pilates, which is why I'm going running tonight with my girlfriend, and I'll talk about that tomorrow. So the time we have for today, visit us on the web at joelshitshow.com. Email joel@joelshitshow.com.